Hi, darlings. We are still Diamond 4 with no stars because we have had a losing record since we popped into Diamond. Well, I mean, we've done 2 drafts where we didn't have winning records. And really helpful educational pair of drafts we've had so far today. And I'm pretty pumped to just keep drafting MTG Mod. It's so fun. All right. What do we have here? One of my favorite cards in the format, Halo Forager, is here. I think this is an extremely solid card, has game-ending threat potential, and just gets you good value. We have Yargle, and I know all of you are just, oh god, get Yargle! I understand how you are. Invasion of Kaldheim is pretty nice. Pretty nice just for the value. But I've actually been a little underimpressed with this card compared to things just like Sculpted Perfection and Halo Forager. I'm kind of interested in just getting one of these two. I think Halo Forager is a little bit more flexible. Yeah, I'm just going to get the Halo Forager. I'm not going to overthink it. Been really impressed with this Boomtown Beatstick, man. Way impressed with the Boomtown Beatstick. Not enough to just, like, pick it. Jeez, man. That would have been a killer start, huh? Would have been a killer start. I think it is the best card here, so probably... Oh, there's a Kenra Spell Spear. Well, I'll get the Kenra Spell Spear. I'll be pretty happy about it. Someone's getting 2 Sculpted Perfections. We may as well just give a shout out to them. Congrats, you have a good draft. Ingaroon Eyes. Just not been that impressed with. This card I've been really impressed with. Love this guy. Marauding Dreadship, been really impressed with. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and pick up the Spell Spear. Hope to go into Convoke. I love the Convoke lists so much. It's so fun, dude. But I haven't seen any of the good black removal that makes us fist pumping to be in blue-black. You know, I know I've seen only 2 packs. Seen simply a pair of packs. But there's Judith Scourge Diva. Absolute gigabomb. What on earth is this doing here? How did this make it past a pair of packs? Alright. Yeah, 2 cards in, haven't seen any. I know, it's still true. Still can't tell me it isn't true. I'm reading the signals that I'm being given. But I think it is at least notable that, like, there wasn't a Deadly Derision in both these packs, so it's not like I'm sending Amazing Black to the left. I'm just going to get Judith. I think Judith is amazing. Black-Red is maybe my favorite archetype in this format. Every time I've had Black-Red, I just feel like I'm able to do things that are offensive. Honestly, I'm going to get the Bloodfell Caves here. Like, I think that if I'm Black-Red and I splash a Halo Forager, I'm okay with that. I think Agar, the Freezing Flame, is also pretty good. But I do have 2 cards with black mana in them. And if I was blue-black, splashing for Judith, I'd be happy. Or the other way around, I think I'd be happy. Nothing else here screaming. Pick me. Hey, you okay? You just come over here to chew on my headphones? You know, let's just not do that. Hi. Phyrexian Gargantua. Oh my god, are we seeing some good green stuff? By good green stuff, I mean literally an Overgrown Pest. Phyrexian Gargantua feels a little heavy for what I want to do. Now here's a weird question. Do we just pick the Overgrown Pest and think to ourselves, hey, maybe we can be green? Etched Familiar is probably a reasonable selection if I'm in Black-Red. But Etched Familiars wheel a lot. I'm going to get the Overgrown Pest. Nothing here is really clear to me what to do. So anytime I'm feeling any amount of doubt, I just pick the best card. And somehow a Seal from Existence is here. Probably will not pick that. But I will get the Nezumi Freewheeler. I think the Nezumi Freewheeler is all right. Hi, sweetie pie. Bloodsweater says, I don't want to live in a world where Phyrexian Gargantua is not a good limited card. Dude, I love Phyrexian Gargantua. If you want to tune into someone that picks cards that are not necessarily the best for them and has a great time doing it, you're in the right place. Okay, this is an interesting choice. Wow, there's some good stuff here. If you're new to this channel, you'll know I love Meeting of the Minds. Like, love, love, love it. But I think that Marauding Dreadship is going to be what we snag here. I think this card is ridiculously good. All right, well, we have the Ichor Drinker. I'm amazed to see this, but I guess I'll get this one. Yeah, black-red with some sacrifice feels good. In the black-red sacrifice, it's often sack a creature or an artifact, so things that make a creature and an artifact are good, like Ichor Drinker, like Marauding Dreadship. Oh, he got Yargle again. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm going to get the Aki Scrap Chomper, because again, it's sacrifice artifacts or lands, so it can sacrifice these other things. Go ahead and snag it. Pass up on Yargle. Bond Wardens are pretty surprising to see. Burning Sun's Fury. Unlikely to run it. Scrappy Bruiser. This card is so terrible. Guess I'll get the Javelineer, although I doubt I'm going to run it if I'm actually trying to do... Is this card actually that worth it in this deck? I'm going to give Searing Barb a chance. I'm going to give Searing Barb a chance. These cards are so bad for us. I'm going to get the Dismal Backwater. I mean, Invasion of Amonkhet is here. I mean, I literally don't even know. This draft looks terrible. I should probably just take this Invasion of Amonkhet, dude. Dude, this is the best card reasonably for us. All right, there's a Stoke. Dude, I think I should have moved into green-white. Stoke is, I mean, pretty straightforward. I mean, we're just missing a ton of follow-ups for... Hey, there we go. There we go. There we go. Hey, we're fine. We're okay. We're all right. We're all right. Oh, God, give me the Dismal Backwater back. I just want to be able to cast this again. All right, our curve looks... honestly fucking terrible. I think... Jeez Louise. I mean, I suppose... You pick Kroxa or Stormclaw Rager? Well, Kroxa is like one of my top 5 favorite cards of all time. So we're gonna pick Kroxa. I mean, we're not getting any of the ammunition for the black-red sack stuff. All right, well, I'll just keep picking Stoke the Flames, and we'll probably figure out a way to go the distance. We're hanging out. We're doing nothing. Need some Asgals. Yeah, we want... Cards we would like are... Like, good cards would be like Invasion of Asgal. Obviously, Volcanic Spite. We'd also like some Sacrifice cards, you know. Corrupted Conviction. Stuff like that. The thing is, like, okay, in terms of the Sacrifice type stuff, like, we have these. Like, these are just power cards. These are really, really nice. We want some 2-drops to actually make this deck do anything. Having Stoke the Flames is nice, but Nezumi Freewheeler really wants some 2-drops. We would like the cat. What is it? The Kitty Informant. Makes you discard a card. Aki Scrap Chomper is okay. Searing Barb I really don't want to run. You know, I'm just going to send this turkey away. Magic Pierre. Oh. Oh. Okay. I guess weird. I think it's like this. I mean, Karsa's Depth Guard technically works. Dude, give me the kite sail. Okay, so here's what's weird. We have the Corrupted Conviction. Harried Artisan, I just don't like this card that much, especially with what we're doing. I think I'm going to get the Corrupted Conviction. I want some more sweet sack stuff. The other option is the land. Yeah, and looking at this, it's probably going to be the land. I mean, we don't actually have to go super hard into the sacrifice stuff. We can just Halo Forager, Invasion of Amonkhet, and be like a little bit more value. Oh. Nazubi Informant is exactly what we want. Hell yeah. Get in here. Take as many of those as the game gives us. That is a surprise. I mean, honestly, we might run the Furnace House Charger, to be real. Like, I don't like running a Furnace House Charger in this kind of list. Ugh. This is some gross stuff. And do I want to Shatter the Source? Or do I want a Trailblazing Historian? Probably the Trailblazing Historian. I should have, like, no 2-drops like Duke at all. Another 3-drop. We've been low on 3-drops before. War Train Slasher? Maybe, actually. Yeah! My god, we could have had double Yargle. Oh, god! Getting rid of this guy. I don't actually think we super need this, but it might be good. Really hope Corrupted Conviction comes back. Yargle and Kite Sail? Hell yeah. Okay. You know, this really shores up our weakness of not having enough 3-drops. So I'm going to go ahead and pick the Voldaren Thrillseeker. This is a great card for, you know, any sort of sack deck, but... I mean, this is... If we're going to, like, put a number on this deck, I think it's looking like a 0. Ay. All our cards are 3-mana cards. My eyeball's twitching. Alright, do we want the Deadly Derision, or do we want the Final Flourish? Almost certainly the Deadly Derision. Almost certainly. I mean, I'd love the Flourish. I would love the Flourish. But the problem that I'm having is that... Final Flourish is a 2-drop. It is indeed. Deadly Derision is the better card. So I'm just going to take it and not going to worry about it that much. Oh, as if I wasn't already lucky enough, we have an Ichor Drinker right here. There it is. Nothing makes me feel better. Getting another 3-mana removal. I mean, we just have a lot of removal here, man. This is the game. We're running it all. Halo Forger has lots of healthy targets. You know, one thing that, as much as I'm crapping on the list, one thing that is helpful is that we do have some, like, good value cards. Marauding Dreadship can actually deal kind of an astonishing amount of damage. Well, I think we have to get the 3-mana card here. I mean, there's literally a 2-drop. I mean, literally we have a Drag Recycler. Nothing to write home about, but fits in the space that we have. Would I be insane to run a completed Huntmaster? I'm going to put it in. Put it in. Oh, Pyretic Prankster. The best 2-drop in the set. It's not the best 2-drop in the set. This looks kind of like the list. Listening to... Whoa, another Nezumi Informant? Dude, oh my god. Call mom. We're having a grand old time. So... I'm not actually that upset about this. Wait, was there a Halo Forager there? Oh, that's so funny. I literally didn't even see it. My brain didn't even process it. But I still think the Nezumi Informant is what I would have picked anyways. It's just better to choose to do things instead of literally not witness them. Let's see if the Etched Familiar makes sense. Probably not. Another Marauding Dreadship. Oh, damn. Alright. I'll just take this. It does happen to be a 2-mana card. Probably don't need the Kite Sail. I'm gonna try to cut 3 cards. I think I'd rather have the Hanger Scrounger. Probably don't need 2 of these. Ramosian Greatsword, you say? I don't really want a Ramosian Greatsword. Let me take a peek here. All right. Five, 6, 7, 8. I think I can cut this guy. Maybe actually we'll just cut the Hanger Scrounger. I don't think it's as good as the Marauding Dreadship. You know, I'm going to cut this War Train Slasher. Because, like, we have enough creatures. I think I want to run this Ramosian Greatsword. Do I want to run Ren's Resolve? I think so. Let's see here. Because look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Where do lands go? We always do lands last. Lands last, lads. Is there any other thing that's that good? I think I am okay with the Ren's Resolve being there. Alright. So I think 1, 2, 3. Alright. Boop. Probably need 3 of these. 6, 7. 6, 7, 8. It's not ideal. It's okay. This I feel a little weird about our mana base. I think 3 is all we can really afford to run. We also have Deadly Derision. Yeah, we'll just run well. I think that's it. Grixis, get there. This doesn't feel that amazing. This card does. I'm just running this. I'm just running this. I'm running this. I'm running this. I'm running this. Leave me alone. I'm running this. I'm running this. I'm running this. I'm running this. How many wins will I get? The mana base is concerning. This card is quite good. Also, Halo Forger is quite good. So I'm hoping that we have enough stuff to do with our mana when we... Because, like, Marauding Dreadship can actually spend a good chunk of mana. Is Halo Forger that good as a 6-drop? Dude, it's insane, King the First. Like, it's so nice. Invasion ammo can great. Halo Forger has been, I think, better. And I don't care what the data says. Oh my god, look at us. Look at us. We're doing it. This card has been a real all-star when I've played with it. Heretic Prankster. This looks like a 3-and-3 kind of list. Definitely can Respel Spearing over Pyretic Pranking. I think this feels 4-ish to me. I'm gonna activate this. Nice and simple. Smash it. Untapped land would be great, because then I can cast Stoke. I think this guy rules. Trample, Ward 2, Prowess, Prowess? Sure. An area block was seen that day. Alright. Maybe it was better to just shoot either this or that, because that would have been 7 more damage, but we can also just wait a turn and just see what Vazdur does. Yeah, Botanical Brawler's a hard one to get a deck to... Did I not play my land? Oof. Oof! Oof! Man, I'm thinking a little too hard over here. Yeah, I just literally passed right through. Yeah, the Botanical Brawler's a card that is... It's a little weird to... Right, who's getting what buff? So if this... do something here. Shoot the Brawler. Prowess. Moving this guy back was also another candidate. We have to just accept some damage here. Yeah, the Selesnya list that has a lot of backup and a lot of counters is super fun. It's just kind of hard to get it to actually start working. There's not a lot of competition over the Enduring Bond Wardens if no one else is in the pair. Alright. Going to 4. Anchor Drinker blocking the Sigil Sentinel is always an option. This is sacrifice another creature or artifact, right? That's really good news. I don't want to do this. Bit. I'll jump here. So we lose to Aerial Boost. We've been losing to a lot of stuff for a bit. Yeah, I mean, Jumping Sentinel's an option, certainly. Are there any color combos you just never see? Dude, Avarice Paradox in this set, I mean, it's just like every pair you can think of has some really interesting merit to it. I think this is just like the best draft set in so long. I feel like I'm still learning, and I've played a lot for 2 months. Just so many things seem possible. Okay. Ah, shit. I need to leave these open. Oh, I fucked up so bad. Because that just is instant death for us. Alright, so some piloting errors, but that's fine. Can't lose stars at this rank. Someone says I'm sad my LGS is doing a 1 draft instead of a mom draft tomorrow. Everyone's only drafting 2 drops. They just like look at the pack, put down all the non-2 drops, look at the 2 drops, pick one, pass only the 2 drops to the left. Alright, cannot cast enough stuff. Hey, one that I can't cast? Get out of here. Well, the good news is we have a 3-drop. Dude, it's time to maraud. Not a creature, can't be countered. Can't counter this. I think this card is so good. Oh, I love this card a lot. Alright, not a O. Every time I try to do some greedy-ass Skittering Surveyor-based list, I always do so much better. Just passing away. Alright, here we are. Ta-da! Dude, nice and slow. We're the slowest Rakdos list there ever were. Oh, I'm hoping this guy tries to flip his Aether Blade, because then I can at least get a little value there. And I would trade the Marauding Dreadship for stuff. Alright, here we go. Alright. Now you can't cast any sorceries. Moment of truth. Jesus. I mean, that is the scariest moment of truth I've ever seen. Yeah, Monastery Mentor, for those of you who have not seen this card, it is a 2/2 prowess that whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you make a 1/1 monk with prowess. It's like 4 in the main deckable in fuck. This is kind of shitty. It's fine. I mean, it's just really good. It's just really good. The fact that we can't cast the Halo Forger is not a big deal right now. It's not like a ton of value that we can get anyways. It was restricted in Vintage, I think. Really? Dude, Monastery Mentor is awesome. It gets out of control so fast, man. Great. Okay, we're doing some stuff. Slow and steady. Something, something, something. The race. Alright, here it is. Ramosian Greatsword. It's restricted in Vintage. That's so funny, man. I mean, the card is just excellent. So the Marauding Dreadship can actually be a nice blocker against the Aetherblade Agent. This is like the slowest game of all time. Click this, do this, click that, flip this. And this is if it deals damage to combat player or battle, and then removal. It's actually not the worst. So now I can just, like, calmly shoot this. And then less calmly equip this and begin swinging for 1 billion. I think Ramosian Greatsword is secretly insanely good. Dude, I'm just going to start going in. Oh my fuck. I mean, having a draft that looked like garbage, wind up playing like garbage, is news to me, man. Oh my god, my bones. Yeah, Dispersal is just a power card, man. I think it's so good. Oh, not a preening champion. Our magical lucky moment. Is our opponent not? Instantly smashing out with the... Oh. Take a little damage here. I think I might just cut blue. I mean, I think that our... I'm really just not sure how to even worm our way out of this. Yeah, I'm just literally, I'm going to depart. I mean, I don't think the problem with our deck is that we're running blue and we should have done the correct thing to cut it. I think it's like our deck just is weird and not great. And that the problem is that it's not great. So I'm going to put in, where's the guy? Let's get these Trailblazers in there. Probably just like a Hanger Scrounger. Get rid of this and these guys. 1, 2, and probably 3. Yeah, we've also had some slightly awkward draws. I like calling you Grixis Get There, man. McElbows, what are you talking about? Said made a pretty big player in game 1. Which one are you thinking to? Ah, missing the land drop. God, my opponent had a lot of stuff. I don't even know if it would have necessarily been easy peasy lemon squeezy after that. I mean, that was an error, but I don't think it actually cost me the game. Our deck just doesn't really have a lot of power. My god, all these preening champions. I can do this for the sake of mana efficiency. It's kind of nice. Didn't kill in response to the backup. I mean... yeah, I think that is an option as opposed to just, like, not a... calling it just, like, a player. Exaggeratory. So, do this. And, I mean, this certainly looks terrible for us. I'm gonna put on sub mode for a moment. Some meanies are starting to get excited, jumping on in. We're just gonna put a little temporary stop to that. All right. I think this... part of me wants to just do this and do this exchange. I know this card is good, but I can eventually get it back with the Nizumi Freewheeler. Actually feels quite nice. Sweaty base. It's the first time in a long time I've been able to participate in sub mode. Well, hey, welcome to the party. So... I think I'll need to kill the Xerix Strobe Knight. Like, certainly. If I do this, I should have enough mana. So I can always, like, flip this to get back either a discard. Counter Spell Spirit is almost certainly the one that we're going to bring back to the battlefield. Even this is not going to live miss sub mode. Yeah, sub mode's nice for just slowing chat down a lot. So you can actually, like, have a conversation. One of the other big benefits is there's a category of communication that's not another one. Holy shit, really? Ay, ay, ay. Whew. Okay. Segovia's getting invaded as hell. There's a type of communication that's very, like, memey, that's very, like, you know, just like lull, like just typing lull, like that sort of thing. It's like by no means bad or a problem. But it isn't anything that's meaningfully... It's like noise. Yeah, potato nuts. It's like if you're in a... Oh, I could get a Skyclave Aerialist. I didn't realize this even applied to my graveyard. Yeah, or just these sort of, like, interjections, you know, that are just like, Dreadship's busted. Where it's like, It's not bad. It's like a completely normal thing to say conversationally. But when you have a few thousand people doing that, that's where it starts to just, like, you know, turn into a bit of a crowd. Great. The game has slowed down. Actually, I'm going to do like this and then just chill for a sec. It's not going to start Aki Scrap Chompering. Is this really that big of a deal? I think actually I'm going to do this. Hey, what up, Nuclear Nibbles? How have you been, man? Dude, it's been a while. You know, what is happening? What is going on in the life and times of Nuclear Nibbles? Nice. Okay, this is actually helpful, because, like, I'm getting rid of stuff that I don't want on the battlefield. My opponent is too wide. That actually has issues with Convoke. It has issues with me being unable to prevent them from going in. Invasion of Segova, eating me. Anyone says, I've been just so busy. I don't know what you remember about my life last. It's been on and off. Dude, yeah. Want the skinny of like the last 3 years? I want whatever skinny you're willing to give me, baby. He says Defender. Yeah. Alright, so now we'll actually Scrap Chomper to go a little deeper. Hey, remember those really awesome 2-drops that I put in? Dude, I'm gonna give this haste to this. And then just, like, immediately sack it for a 3-3. Alright, so we've stabilized, and I want to stress just how utterly... You would shoot this guy, huh? Oh, the invasion of Segovia. Alright. So I'll pull this guy out. Go ahead and sack this guy, so that should... give me a good chunk of time. But Inga can swing a... I'll just block. Okay. Let's see. Dude, Hidetsugu and Kairi again with this shit? Yeah, I mean, our deck just, like, really lacks a lot of power cards. I mean, technically, if I, like, top deck to Stoke the Flame, that would help. But, I mean... we've been pretty power-free in our last few drafts. Also, this draft is both, like, weak and not particularly interesting. Sack one of these, draw one of those. I mean, this is something. There you go. This is the game. We'll do this. I don't know how useful the dread chips are going to be for us when they have, like, 1/1s abound. Just chill for a second. Well... I'm gonna sack one. That's really helpful. I'm actually going to sack it again. Sack the other Marauding Dreadship. Getting a land would be incredible here. Because now, if the villain decides to shoot something, I can let it die and still have mana up for Stoke. Just one villain to try to attack that, and then I can Stoke it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think sacking the Dread Ships was good with the 1/1s on the board on Ludicrous's side. Dude, Nuclear Nibbles, you have moved 3 countries in 3 years. From China to UK to Spain. Jeez Louise. I mean, that is... Dude, I moved cities 3 years ago, and I'm, like, exhausted. Trailblazing Historian is also a good candidate for sacking, just to turn into more lands for Storm, or excuse me, more draws for Stormclaw Rager. Not a lot is going on. Yeah, I mean, I've been erring on the side of... Oh yeah, I'll put it right there, man. Being able to blow this guy up is great, though. Dude, I think Marauding Dreadship is so much better than I thought it was. Jeez Louise. Let's seal the Necropolis. Alright, that's fucking bad news. Gross. Super gross. Ugh. I don't think I can see a single way in which I can win this. Yeah, I mean, our deck was just so bad. You know what? I'm just going to get out of here. I don't even feel like trying to scrape a win out of this when I could just instantly hop into another draft. I mean, we're still at, like... No, it was miserable.